In a mission to better our school districts, Collegiate has set forth on researching the issues we believe to be most harmful to students today, and the results are compelling.
Unconscious bias is plaguing our schools. A teacher's preconceived notions about a student could influence the way the student is treated and even affect the student's grades. The truth is, this doesn't just apply to racism and sexism. Everyone has unconscious biases, meaning that these are biases they don't even realize they have. Humans are made to respond quickly as there are many situations in which time is of the essence, and as a result, our brains create mental shortcuts based on past experiences or messages we receive from society, thus leading to stereotypes.
Teachers may grade more harshly or more leniently based on race, gender, physical appearance, or the student's past behaviors. Our surveys show that students have experienced these problems in the past. 79% of surveyed students felt that they have had assignments graded unfairly, and 80% of surveyed teachers felt that unconscious bias may have affected their grading practices.
This is a teacher who has stayed up late planning lessons and grading papers. Let's take a look at his internal thought process.
Man, I'm so tired of grading. 2 more to go. Let's finish this up. Whose paper is this? Ah, Layla. She isn't good at these types of assignments. I'm sure there are plenty of mistakes in here. Last one, C4. Oh good, he gets hundreds usually. Let's see. Looks about right. I doubt he's made any mistakes.
As a result of this teacher's biases based on past experiences, the teacher graded one student's paper more harshly than the others, when in reality, Layla worked hard on the assignment and did a better job than C4. Your appreciation for your students doesn't discount that you still have implicit biases. Here's a few wise words from Dr. Calvin High on implicit biases.
Knowing your disparities is often the first step to being able to address them. So automatically generating disparity information, because that can flag to teachers, right, that like maybe there's something about how you're doing grading that is having, what we would technically call disparate impact, right? If something about the way that you're doing grading is setting it up so that some students are doing better on it or doing worse.
Thank you, Dr. Lai. Now let's take a look at today's weather with our weatherman Layla Al-Hajiri.
As you can see, these areas here are riddled with instances of unconscious bias. However, if you take a closer look, you'll notice some white spots. These are areas where the effects of unconscious bias are less prevalent in school systems. I'll throw it to my colleague Henry to tell us more about these areas of hope.
Those areas of hope are where grading tool ClearGrade will be used. We'll tell you all about that in a short presentation. Our solution ClearGrade introduces an add-on to Microsoft Teams that levels the playing field and provides real-time insight into how equitably teachers assess students' academic performance. We modeled ClearGrade for Microsoft Teams, but in the future it can be expanded to all grading platforms, where teachers have the option to select the ClearGrade feature. This hides all of the student names on the particular assignment being graded, which allows the teacher to assess students accurately and without biases having an influence on the grading process.
The drawback of anonymized grading is that it becomes more difficult for teachers to grasp how individual students are doing in class. This is why ClearGrade provides a visualization of student performance data in a way that informs their teaching approach to be better modeled to their students' needs. When a teacher creates an assignment for their class, they are able to categorize it as they choose to. This way, when the grades are returned, the teacher can clearly see which assignment types students struggle with the most often. The teacher is then able to see each student's progress individually, as well as how they compare to the class. The performances can be compared to past assignments, so the cause of any issues with particular assignments can be brought to light, and the teacher can then work with their students to improve their skill sets in specific fields.
Another tool our solution will use is tags. Teachers can put tags on students, such as if the student has a learning disability or if the student's second language is English. The teacher can preview and see the names and any tags to adjust grades as necessary. Teachers can submit grades and receive visualization of how the students are doing individually as well as in their tag groupings if needed. Teachers can also use tags to categorize assignments such as writing assignments, hands-on assignments, and labs to see how students are doing in different areas of learning so they can improve on those specific skills. There will also be a review option before publishing grades so that the teachers can evaluate and make sure that students with special circumstances are taken care of.
Thank you, and that's it for our 5-minute broadcast. Collegiate is looking forward to more equitable future with ClearGrade.